Today's video comes to you in two parts, and it has illustrations. It's so exciting. So let's get started. The first thing that I would like to bring up is Powder Puff. Many of you know I am on the Powder Puff team, and I'm technically a wildcat, which means that I can play almost any position wherever they need me, which is terrible because I don't know how to play football. But the position that they put me in the most is wide receiver, because I'm a lot faster than most of the rest of the team, or most everybody. People here run slow. I don't know. Maybe it's just Missouri. So I'm usually a wide receiver. And for the people out there that just aren't as familiar with football terms, as you don't have to be familiar with football terms, but if you're not, I am going to give you a diagram. Yay! So this is kind of a little bit vaguely what the football field looks like, basically. The black are the evil people that we're trying to kill, of course, because that's just how things work. So this is me. I am a wide receiver. Now, what happens is, while these people over here are trying to kill each other, you know, they start tackling and beating people up, I run way out into the end zone, and I catch the ball there. The only problem with this plan is that I can't catch footballs, and this is what happens when I try. And this is what my team looks like when I inevitably do that. Maddie, someday if you work really hard, you could be as good of an artist as me. So I have a sad life. So yeah. Issue number 2 that I would like to bring up is Tej called me the other day. Me and him have been communicating by telephone more often, which is nice. And he talked about homecoming and how I think he's going to homecoming for sure now with a lady friend of his. And he was talking about what to expect. Now, Tej, I already kind of went over this with you, so this won't exactly be new info to you, but I'm going to throw it out there just as a refresher for you and maybe for Maddie, who might want to go to a high school dance, because high school dances are different from middle school dances, I think. I don't know. I never went to a middle school dance, so actually don't take my word for that. Okay. Illustration time! I wish I had a flannel graph. That would just make this video so much cooler if I had a flannel graph. You remember flannelgraphs? Alright, so this is going to be a general layout of the gym. It's just, you know, a gym. This is going to be the tiny little stage where the DJ is going to play, being conceited and not taking any of your requests for music. Yeah, he's going to be stupid. This is going to be the door that's going to lead out into the place where there's, like, snacks. It's probably going to lead out into the cafeteria, and there's going to be, like, chips for ungodly high prices and, like, tiny little mini bottles of water for when you feel faint after dancing for so long because it's going to get really hot. Okay. But that's not really the super important part. Here's the super important part. There's also going to be mild miscellaneous decorations trying to mildly adhere to whatever theme they're trying to get across this year. Just scattered around the edges, not really, you know, putting any effort into it. So, that's not super important. Super important is that there is going to be a giant mass of people in the middle dancing. That's the mass of people. There's also going to be a other tiny little mass of people off in the corner, usually up in the top right-hand corner by the DJ stage. These are the outcasts. Now, these people are mostly going to stand in circles, talk to each other, maybe start kind of like one of those dance circles where they'll get in every once in a while and moonwalk, and it'll be fun. But that's really all they'll do. So you can go join them if you want, but like I said, they're usually like the goths and the outcasts. So Tej, if that's your group, you know, go be with your people. But more importantly, we need to get to the mass. Now the mass is going to be divided up into different layers, as you see here. The first layer is the outer ring. It's going to be kind of dispersed. It's not going to be very close. It's pretty chill. And these are the social dancers. The social dancers are just going to be, you know, mostly standing in a circle with the group of friends that they came with, bobbing along to the music, and they're going to dance a little bit, but they won't really get very physical. It'll mostly be trying to yell at each other over the music. Now, the second layer of people is going to be called the partiers. These are the people that are going to want to grind all over the person that they just met a couple weeks ago and are now madly in love with. These are the people that are going to go crazy when halfway through the dance the lights will go out and the strobes will come on, and that's when the partiers will come out. Now, the middle ring the middle center piece is kind of what I like to call the grinders. This is where all of the grind lines are. Please don't go into this, Tej. I stayed on the social dancers ring. This is where I stayed. Anytime I went to a dance at Mars, excepting when I went to prom. Then I went into, this was where I went during prom. I don't know if it was a good idea. Anyway, so the middle section, never go in. This is the grind lines. This is the people with the boys up girls' skirts and down girls' shirts and all over the place. And their intentions are pretty clear. Never get into that. But on the rare and hopefully like the impossible occasion, Teach, that you would ever find yourself at the center of the mass, you would find yourself in what we call the vortex. Now the vortex is literally just this black mass of people with literally no air in between their bodies. And basically that's just where people have sex. And it's just never get into the center of the mass. Just don't even try. Don't even go there. It's not good. Also, watch out for the random couples that are going to be hiding behind decorations, doing what they do. Also, the teachers are usually just going to stand by the door and occasionally cross along the wall. There's also going to be mild miscellaneous grind lines everywhere. Most of the teachers are going to stand out by the cafeteria, not caring what happens, so that's why the grind lines start. So that is kind of a little bit of a rundown of homecoming. Prom is a different story. If you ever get to go to prom, or if a senior asks you, that would be weird, but if a senior asked you, you contact me, because it's a different story, man. It's a different story. Homecoming is a little bit less formal. It's true, which means girls' dresses are less crazy, like they don't usually go to the floor. Boys just wear nice suits instead of renting tuxes. This also means that it's just a little crazy. So be safe. Don't do anything that you wouldn't tell me about. And I'm pretty lax. Like that's giving you some that's giving you some decent leash. So don't do anything that I wouldn't do. And charming anecdote, I am going camping. For you guys, when I upload this video, I'm going to be going camping in like 2 hours. But seeing as I'm videotaping it the night before, it's a little while away. Yeah, my floor's going camping. Also, Andy's floor is probably going to be our brother's floor, and they bought us roses, and me and Sarah don't actually have any vases in our room, so we put them in our coffee pot. Yay! And I think that's just about it for the week. So, Tyranny, I'll see you on Monday. It was like this green felt board, and then you could just stick little felt people on it, and they always use different Bible stories, and they'd be like, this is Joseph, and this is his sheep. Flannelgraph. Ooh, flannelgraph. Okay, so I run way down into the outfield. It's not called an outfield. It's called the end zone. Whatever. Mixing metaphors. I run way out into dang it. I run way out. Powder puff. Speaking of powder puff, my roommate just threw. What is that? No, it's that Go Glam box. Whatever. She threw something at me. Would you like to come say hi to the members of Friday?
No.
Come.
No?
No? Okay.
I just want to throw your football at you with Chloe. Make a video.
You're so mean. Okay, so this video is about powder puff, and if you throw some... My roommate! Ooh. Okay. Do not. That is a nice pen. Put the pen down. It's an artist's pen. Put it down. I'm going to count to 3. Oh my god.
I threw it gently.
Okay, stop throwing things at me. Stop. Put the cup down. Put the cup. Why would... That hurt. Okay, are you gonna... Can you please not throw things at me? Please? Okay, just... Are you done? Okay. I'm just starting over. Hi Hi everybody. I hate you. This is your Friday video, and I'm Abby, as you probably know by now.